What's going on, guys? We are finally going to be talking about another Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Origins. This is probably going to be the last one since I have reviewed Odyssey as well as Valhalla and Mirage. So this is the latest one that I had not reviewed, which I thought I did because I remember playing it, but I don't think I did a proper review on it. But I'm going to go ahead and review it now. For Assassin's Creed Origins, this was a little bit of a different take because I remember when it got announced, it was going to be in Egypt and it was going to be more open world and the start of the Assassins and how everything came to be. And I was very excited for it. And it's still available on PS4. You can play it on 5, you can play it on PC, you can play it on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and et cetera, et cetera. Now, during the entirety of this game, you're playing as a character, Bayek, who is a former Magi or becomes a former Magi into a world of vengeance going after the ones that killed his son, along with his love interest slash wife, who goes on this murdering, just going through to figure out who killed your son, why, and getting justice slash revenge. And then that's when you slowly start, trying to build the hidden ones and into all this conspiracies with different ones within, the government or their government, and then also having to learn how to be in the shadows, gain different allies, gain, all these different things, and that's how the Brotherhood starts. Now, again, it was a very good story. Playing through as Bayek, being able to get revenge for your son, being able to explore this massive world in ancient Egypt during the time of the Roman Empire was trying to, conquer it, and making a deal with Cleopatra, seeing, Caesar, and seeing, the vast land of being in the desert, being in the cities, going up against different creatures, exploring the pyramids. All those things were amazing. I loved it. But the only thing I did not really care for was the gameplay of how they produced the gameplay to where you have to either sneak around, which is what they've been doing now for the last however many games now, with Odyssey and even Valhalla and Mirage a little bit, to where the gameplay was just not speaking to me very much because I did not like the fact the way the gameplay mechanics were, to where you had to level up so much. Even when you did level up, it still didn't make much of a difference because you had weak enemies or more powerful enemies still beat you, and it just got very boring very quickly. And that was the reason why I just went through the story as quickly as I could, because I just wanted to end it. I didn't care about anything else. And then I think I've only played through the story one time, and I've gone back to play open world, like side quests or getting different missions completed, things like that. But overall, would I still rate Assassin's Creed Origins a good or bad game? I still think on some aspects it is a good game. On other aspects, I think it's a bad game. I think, again, Ubisoft has been trying to put Assassin's Creed in a box, and then when they try to expand, it doesn't work, and then they continuing to expand, it still doesn't work, or then putting it back in a box, it doesn't work. So I think, honestly, the best gameplay we ever had was when we started off in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and they should have just left it alone. And then when we had it in Syndicate, I still think it was a good game for the gameplay mechanics. But overall, I'm just not enjoying the way that Assassin's Creed has been doing their gameplays. It's been very boring. They're trying to make it an RPG about leveling up your character so much, rather than just choosing to be either more stealthy or just all out, combat, or all these other things where it's incredibly hard to figure out. Again, if you're not used to playing Assassin's Creed, or if you're used to playing Assassin's Creed a certain way, then you got to change the way you play it into the newer games. So again, I'm hoping Assassin's Creed gets better within every installment, but again, the installments have been fewer to good, or just, crap or amazing. Just depends on your own point of the franchise. Again, I think that Assassin's Creed right now is in a very fragile place, and I'm not sure if it's ever going to get to be on top like it once was several years ago, because again, with leadership and a lot of the diversity that's been going into the games, and also a lot of DEI that's been going into the games, and they've been trying to say, oh, we never had a car protagonist as an assassin. BS, yes, you did. Obviously, Bayek was one, and among others. So again, I just wish people would stop being so ignorant and actually do your research within the franchise and be able to explore a franchise and give us fans what we want, rather than something what we don't want, or compromise with other sides of the fandom that don't really care, and ones like myself that do care about the franchise, we get shit on. So again, that's just my own personal opinion. But again, I think Assassin's Creed Origins, whether you love it or hate it, is a game that is worth remembering. It was something different. It was, like, I would say, the very first major open world game aside from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I think Assassin's Creed Black Flag really definitely laid the foundation for other games to be open more world in Assassin's Creed, and that's pretty much, I think, where it started. But overall, decent game. But would you guys still play it, or would you guys just leave it alone? Let me know your thoughts are about it down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.